Hello everybody, in this video we are going to create a post API for our product schema. Let's organize our APIs in a folder. Right click your folder, which is server, and create a new folder and name it routes. And under routes, create a new file and name it product.js. This file will have all of our product related APIs. Let's write notes of what kind of APIs are we creating in the file. So the first one that we're going to create is post request, which will be create a new product. Second will be get request, which will get all products. The third one will be another get request, and it will get a single product. Fourth one will be put request, which will update a single product. The final one is delete request, is to delete a single product. Now we have our goals on what to build. Let's build the most logical one first, which is the post API, because get APIs probably won't have any data yet. So we have to depend on our post APIs to create many products first. So let's do that. We need to require router. So you will know what is router. I will show you guys why instead of using cons app equals to express, why are we using require express and then dot router. It's the same as app.get or app.post. So router.post will be products plus a sing. I'll explain to you guys as well what is a sing shortly. And we need to require our product, which will be the product model. We need to go back to back folder and product. So right now we want to let product equals to new product. So we want to do try and catch. Whenever you do a sing and await, you have to do try and catch. So put this inside. And what is the product title? Will be the request.body.title. And let's check what are the names, title, description. Let's just copy this and go to product.js and just put above here just for reference. And next is product.description, request.body.description. Next up is product.photo, request.body.photo. And next is stock quantity, goes to request.body.stock quantity. We don't want to put ratings yet because this is based on the user itself. So whenever user rate this product, then only we want to append to this array. If you go to product.js and you see that there are categories, there are category and owner, we don't want to add this yet because we haven't created any APIs related to owner or category. So we're not going to use it for the time being. So we're going to avoid using product.owner and product.category for now. So now let's await and product.save. And finally, you want to respond with a status called true, which is success, and message successfully save. If there's an error somehow, then we want to respond with a status 500 and JSON in JSON format. Success false, message error dot message. Save this and now it looks clean. I feel like I didn't get to explain what is request and response, so I'll explain to you guys very quickly. I will explain what is requests and as well as response in an API. So restaurant and websites are equivalent. So I'm explaining metaphorically so you would understand even more. So imagine you as a user visit a restaurant or a website, and you are on the top picture, you are that guy, green color shirt guy, and you are requesting an order. And the below picture is the value, which is Domino's with chicken slice, and the key is order. You are sending the data to the waiter. You want, hey, I want Domino's with chicken slice. So you're requesting an order. And the cashier checks the request, he tried to process it, and he found out that, as you can see, the argument is request, and this whole API is the cashier, and he tried to take the request and try to understand it, and he sees the body of the request has a key called order, and value is Domino's with chicken slice. So he knows what to do with it. So he takes the order, he processes it, and then he responds with, as you can see, the argument on the right, which is response, is the way for you to respond with something. So he responds with Domino's pizza. That is the response that the cashier is telling you. The API is telling you that this is what you asked for, and this is what you get. So you can think of the cashier as equivalent to the API. The API is the cashier. He will take your request, he will try to process your request, save it somewhere, and then he will respond with something. So that is request and response in an API. Since you already watched the video about request and response, I just want to explain again because I feel like it is better to explain it in a metaphorical way so that some of you guys who don't understand previously might understand in this video. Try and catch is famously used for a sing await combo. We can use a callback function to create an object, for example, like product.save error, something like this. But we want to avoid callback hell. We don't want our code to look like this. It looks really ugly and it's very hard to debug. And if you use a sing await, it looks cleaner. It looks so that future developer can read your code and understand it much easier. Hence why we are using a sing await. A sing await makes asynchronous code, like just now, look and behave a little more synchronous, which is this part. Async. This is where all of its power lies. Using async await is simple. You just create an async function, which is this part, and call our async function with await keyword. We call await. Whichever that has a callback function, you want to change it to await so it looks cleaner. Again, synchronously is running line by line. So we want to avoid this. While asynchronously is running the fastest code to execute, which you guys already encountered before. So let's delete this and let's start the server. And you will know what I'm talking about. So let's go to server.js. As you can see, listening on port 3000 will run at the end, right? But if you are running asynchronous code, it will run the fastest code to execute first, since app.listen is way faster than connecting to the database. Then it will run first. Hence why you see listening on port 3000 and then only connect to the database. It doesn't work like, you know what, I'm gonna go here first, I'm gonna wait, then only I'm gonna go to the end. So that's what I mean by asynchronous versus synchronous. So let's test our API. Since we already do here, and the final thing that we need to do is we need to export our router. And then let's go to server.js. We need to require that file. Let's remove these two since we are not going to use it. And let's require APIs, and cons, we call this product routes equals to require, and you want to go inside routes folder and product file, and then app.use. And you remember when I said I want to explain to you why did we use router instead. The reason being because we want to group our API. So this API, we want to name it API and pass product routes. So routes are actually a mini route. App.get, like just now you see, is essentially the same, and there's no right and wrong which one to use. You can use this way or you can use the other way just now, which is the app.get way. So there's no problem to use whichever way you want to use. So let's test our API by going to our Postman, and let's change this to API products, and we have title, books, we call it Harry Potter book, and then we have description. This is amazing. And then finally we have, actually not finally, we still have a lot. We have photo and stock quantity. So let's go back to here, stock quantity around 10, and photo is awesome. Now let's send this. And now we get response with status true, message successfully saved. So let's check our MongoDB just to refresh this. And now we have another collection called products, and there you have it, Harry Potter, this is amazing, photo is awesome, stock quantity. But we need to solve the photo problem, because we don't want to send a string like this, because we want a link to a picture. So in the next video, I will show you the magic.